want more than anything else in the entire world?
Okay, what do I want more than anything else in this entire world?
Yes.
Crack.
Oh. I thought you were gonna say pizza or
No.
buffalo wings or
No,
something. You
no.
want crack?
Yeah, crack cocaine.
Now, I've never had crack.
Dude, you are going to love it.
I am.
It's so good.
Hey Exiles, Chronic Painless here with a bit of a different video this time. I normally don't make these farming strategy showcase type videos, but I've been having such success with this gold strat that I simply had to share. So let's get to it. The engine that is driving this is Magic Monsters. I found through my experience playing this league that Magic Monsters just seem to drop a crazy amount of gold compared to everything else, right? Even rare monsters. A big pack of Magic Monsters is just going to contribute a ton of gold. And so getting as many as we can into the map is a priority. And so we start with this, we add on this, right? And that's just going to give us tons and tons of Magic Monsters. And then to multiply their loot even more, we're going to use these Scarabs of Risk. Now these essentially turn the 8 mod maps that I'll be running into 11 mod maps, but then it goes one step further and actually gets some exponential scaling thanks to this, where each mod is going to increase the effectiveness of all the other mods that are already on the map. Now I found that going all the way to 5 Scarabs of Risk did not seem to give nearly as much gold as starting with the Foundation of Magic Monsters. Even 4 Scarabs and the Bloodline Scarab was less optimal than the pack size, Bloodlines, and 3 Risk. As far as the Atlas tree, right, we're starting with the pretty standard core, right? Blue altars, of course, all the explicit effect, all of the quant and rarity, and then to layer extra juice on top, I thought about the Covetous Shrine, right? This is one of the only sources of player quant still in the game, and so I wanted to give it a shot, and I think the results are speaking for themselves. You'll see when I do pop these shrines, I will get significantly more gold out of those maps. Of course, then we're going to want to get as many shrines as we can, make them last as long as we can, and to complement that, we're going to throw on some strong boxes. We're going to throw on a little Nico to go even faster and get even more damage to help us with these super hard maps. I didn't want to add these guys. They don't drop too much gold, and they were responsible for a large portion of my deaths compared to every other monster. They just seem to really have it out for me, so decided to drop them. But what is worth taking a little extra risk for is the Delirium. Now I have right here a 92% chance to spawn a Mirror of Delirium. This I did not find worth it at all, right? I'm clearing these maps fast enough that I don't have to worry about the fog dissipating on me. And so all this was really doing was doubling the difficulty scaling and making the maps into a bit of a slog if they had a lot of defensive mods on them. I think that just about covers the Atlas here, right? Pretty standard, really. Little bit of, strong boxes because they are the fastest way of killing monsters, right? They, compared to monsters that just spawn on the map right away, they are the lead mechanic that spits out the monsters they contain the fastest. So that is why I went ahead and added those. Now I want to talk briefly about how I mitigate these Scarabs of Risk, right? How I'm able to run every mod. Basically, the vast majority of mods are going to be dealt with by just being a super glass cannon with tons of explosions, right? I'm just going to kill the monsters before they can kill me. And then to deal with some of the like weird utility mods such as Reflect, right? I have the Bastion of Elements, and to deal with the no regen and no less recovery rate, right? I have the instant recovery, and I also have the Eldritch Battery. I shouldn't have any problems casting my spells no matter what mods are showing up on the map. And the only other thing that I've really done to take into account some of these crazy mods is get a little bit of reduced extra damage from critical strikes, right? I'm still going to get hit now and then, so preventing that from being a massive crit is going to be a pretty important deal, especially with the way that mod scales as you scale your explicit effect. Pretty much everything else is just going to die before it has a chance to get to me. So let's get to the map. I will bring up the timer here. See if I can set a new personal best. All right, here we go. All right, oh, last thing. domination, right? Going to want to get as many shrines as I can. I don't know if there's maybe a balance to be struck with taking one of these out for a domination scarab, right? Very hard to test around all the variants involved. But overall, right, you definitely want to get those covetous shrines going. So this seems to be the choice for the map device. All right, yep, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so my strategy for these is I'm going to go right up the gut as fast as I can without zoning out of the delirium, right? And the reason for that is I want to try to proc some altars. I want to try to get my quantity, my covetous shrine, right? And I want to find bismuth, right? Bismuth is going to be a huge multiplier, adding mods to all of the magic monsters. And so that is just going to provide a crazy amount of gold in this map. Very fortunate that I hit that to showcase this a little bit more, right? And so now we're just hoping for some altars and a covetous shrine, and we will really see some good returns. Unfortunately, this seems to be a very weak Eldritch map, so a bit of a waste of the bismuth, right? Not seeing a lot of Eldritch monsters spawning at all. Sometimes that happens, right? You get between, I think it's what, 20 and 60 packs? Yeah, something like that. Pretty wide range. But maybe they're just hiding at the beginning here, and so we'll still have some time. But yeah, I think it's the fact that the bismuth adds modifiers right to the mobs that are already magic or rare. That's what makes it so strong with this strat in particular, right? We just have so many magic monsters that they're now going to get those extra mods, they're going to get extra quant, and they're going to start dropping even crazier amounts of gold. I have my loot filter on very aggressively strict, probably too strict. And see, there you go, 66,000 gold, no problem. Right, and that was a map that had virtually no altars in it. Did I get any altars? That, yeah, quite rare to see that, right, with all this pack size and everything else. Unless, did I forget to add? Right? Surely. Yeah, there it is. Okay. For a second there, I thought I forgot to add influence on the map device, but there it is. Yeah, we're going to get some altars this time. All right. No. Pretty much if it doesn't say divine on the other side of the shrine, I'm just going to be taking this. That was minus 40% crit multi per power charge. That may have been a mistake. We'll see. Maybe this map just doesn't have a lot of defensive mods and it'll be okay. So yeah, unfortunately no covetous in this one, it seems. But we did get a decent amount of altars in this one, right? So there's, there's layers of variance, right? The big factors are, do you get the covetous? Do you get the bismuth? And how good are the blue altars actually, right? Because, sometimes you're just not going to get that many of them because it's a weak Eldritch map. Sometimes you're going to get a bunch, but they're all going to be, scarab and map dupe. And that's not super exciting for this strategy. Yeah. So, but still going to get, a decent amount of gold because of all these magic monsters. So that's a beefy boy, but he's dealt with. Alright, oh, don't want that. Oh no, that was, okay. That wasn't power charge before. Right, Grand Ichor I'll take. Currency dupe is pretty good, but it was a lot of minus crit multi per power charge, and the only monsters that are going to be left right now are probably some pretty beefy ones, so didn't want to mess with that. Move on in a second here. Right, Grand Ichor is just about the worst thing on the filter. It's pretty much like Grand Ichor or better was the standard I set for this to help me go a little faster. Alright, yep, gonna pick up all this gold. Try to get These last few monsters. There's probably one more Eldritch pack back here. Oh no, there were some ones that I maybe spawned in the... Oh no. So, what are we at now? See that? Okay, that map was a little slower. Didn't get great shrines in that, but we did at least get, you know, pretty good altars. So, another 70k in that one. Alright, here we go. Still waiting on that covetous shrine. Okay, this is a very juicy Eldritch map. I already have 5 altars. Pretty intense. Unfortunately, not all quantity. 3 out of 5. 2 out of 5. So I should get one more left, but there's a good chance it'll be on the minus crit multi, so just have to hope for a not terribly high roll on that. Where are you? Oh no. Oh, it's right there the whole time, right under my nose. That's okay. Good thing I died. It's all part of the plan. And so now is when this should really start popping off. The end of this map here. Oh, I'll fight him later. Alright, so yeah, I mean, just look at that pile of gold from that pack of magic monsters, right? That's a lot of gold. Yeah, that's what you want to be doing. This also spawns a fair amount of nameless seers and reflecting mists. Sure. Oh, yeah, actually, I'm just gonna skip the amber. It takes too long. I have tons of amber backlog. Okay, and there we go. Alright, so another pretty good map. Not crazy. I'm gonna dump out some stuff here. Like the real... If we hit a true synergy map, right, the most I've ever gotten from a single map, I hit a bismuth right out the gate. I got tons of quantity altars, and I hit a covetous that lasted pretty much the entire map. And I was able to get 150,000 gold from one map. Unfortunately, I discovered later that the footage of that is extremely blurry and to the point of being unwatchable. You know, something happened with my bitrate. Hopefully this round of recording goes a little better. Oh, bismuth, yes please. Okay, yeah. So now, right, you can see we just start things start really popping off when you hit that bismuth. Right, all these magic, and now the covetous too. Okay, this is what we want to see. Right, this is what we're hoping for. For sure. Right, yeah, that's a lot of gold. So yeah, when you hit the bismuth and the covetous together in the delirium with any amount of quant altars, you just pop off. This might be over 250 already. Yep, let's go ahead and hit that. Alright, so that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Right, if that bismuth had been at the very beginning of the map, oh, right, then it would have been even crazier, but that's okay. It's never too late for bismuth. What is that? I don't even know. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. That was 100,000, I think. So not the craziest, right? Because the bismuth was towards the end there. So it can get even crazier. Believe it or not. Oh, so this map, so this is a map where I think I can tell that I hit the chaos conversion, Cemented Spirit, right? Unfortunately, that's going to hurt my damage a little bit, make this a tiny bit spicier, but should still be okay. And some of these rares are going to be a little tougher without the full cold conversion. Especially if they happen to have Chaos Res for whatever reason. Fortunate, lots of altars, but unfortunately not very good ones. Div card dupe. You know, maybe I'll rock an Apothecary, but in the meantime... Oh no. Terrible. Oh god. Can't see. Yep. Yeah, so... Yeah, this is when it gets a little dicey, right? This chaos conversion thing and the old, right, lots of delirium. This map probably has a lot of defensive mods on it as well. Not a great roll, unfortunately, but we'll see how it feels pushing through a little bit. Okay, with guaranteed crits on my explosions, it's not so bad. Yeah, definitely noticeable when you do proc that chaos spirit. Right, you can see it's on there, the chaos damage. Right, so this is probably, you know, the weakest map I've done so far. Right, not only did I not get the full value of the delirium, I also didn't get too many flaunt altars, no covetous, no bismuth, right? So this is like the down map, right? The lowest you'll get is probably about 40,000 with this strategy. And yeah, we're right around there. 40, maybe 50. Alright, let's just move on here after we get this. Alright, moving along. No more chaos spirit, please. Okay, so this is a no recovery map, so I have to be a little careful. You know, less recovery, right? Not it's not no regen, right? No regen doesn't matter because energy shield is recharging with Eldritch Battery. But in this case, recharge is still recovery because, you know, we need 7 words that describe more or less the same thing. So they can be manipulated differently. And in this case, right, we have the instant recovery from the Unnatural Instinct being next to those nodes on the right side of the tree there. And so, yep, we will. And hopefully be able to cast as long as I keep killing, right? I'm going to try to save my Veil BV as a backup on this one, right? Normally I would use it to enhance the clearing speed, but I'm going to save it as a backup in case I do spend all my mana and find myself needing to fight a little more. All my energy shield, right? It's all my ability to cast spells. Right, more unique dupe, not the altar mod we're hoping to see here. Guess I'll rock it, but I'm not going to spend too much time here. I'll use my Veil BVs for that. Wow. So many altars, so little quant. No luck. Finally. Gotta let that thing die. Oops. Sorry, Kalguurans. Kingsmarchians? Anyway. What's around there? Probably a couple more monsters back in the beginning. I'll clean them up. Put this gold. Yep. So, you know, another like 70k map, despite not getting too many quant altars. You know, not terrible. Stream of Monsters seems to spawn a lot that drop coins, so I don't know. Maybe worth doing, maybe not. Moving on. Oh, this is worth. Don't want to get the ban. Or I guess I have D&D on. Don't want to frustrate people with my D&D mode. Right, show me the bismuth. Show me the bismuth. I put that shrine. Far-ranging explosions. Right, so, you know, couple of quant altars, not the worst, but yeah, still looking for those covetous. A little better. One more. Div dupe. Oh, Amber, come on. I need bismuth for speed and quantity. Might hit 500k after this one. We'll see. 31%, just barely on the line of doable as far as losing crit strike multi per power charge. Right, anything more than that, I probably don't take it. One more Eldritch pack or two here. Yep. All right. And we are out. Oh, not quite 500k. Okay, we'll get it in the next one pretty quick. Oh, no. What? Undo. Oh, redo. Oh, God. Ignore that. Oh, I thought I hit the timer, but it was just finally telling me the difference to the split. I guess I assumed I was finally close enough. Okay. Oh, the Mortal Shrine. Look at... Oh, my computer's dead. No, come on, please. Oh, that's not fair. My computer died before I did. Alright. Alright, even with the phasing, I couldn't get to that one. I specifically have faced. Haste gives phasing. I don't have faced or hazing. I have haste gives phasing. That is what I have. well take advantage of the Immortal Shrine. Oh, gone. Yeah, you know, another pretty low-end map on this one. Not super great. Oh, definitely over 500k though. Pretty sure that's a Chromatic Orb and not Divine Orb. So hoping for under 40 minutes to 1,000,000 gold. I think, you know, this personal best I set there of 40, just under 48 was without Delirium. And I think the Delirium is actually going to help a lot. Right, that was, I had tried Delirium, but only with the Keystone, and that was just slowing me down because of how, you know, much less damage everything winds up taking. Out. Now we're out. Oh, always gonna forget these. Guess I might as well use it like right away. Maybe if I get a Covetous. Uh, 32. All right, we'll risk it. Whoa, okay, those guys got beefy. Those guys got quite beefy. I was almost not prepared for that level of beef. That's okay though. That's the minus crit multi per power charge kicking in as well. So I should have taken that into account. This map just seems to have a lot of beef on it. Oh boy, yeah. Not the map to give up all my crit multi. What is on this one? Nope, not that. Alright, Brutal Shrine, just a hindrance. Actually a hindrance. I shouldn't have stopped for this the one time. The people need Orichalcum. Orichalcum is my, like, backlogged favor. Still need to clear a bunch. Alright. A bunch of very mediocre to subpar maps in a row as far as the juice value. See if we can get a good one. Nice early Covetous, maybe? No? Oh, if that was Bismuth. If only that were Bismuth. But that's okay. Nice early Quant Altars. Yeah, unfortunate on the shrines. Yeah, not a great covetous rate in this set of maps. Unfortunate. Oh, it's less recovery rate. Gotta be a little careful. But sometimes I can get away with killing something with a shield charge and getting just enough back. But it has to be pretty weak. Oh, not taking 37. 37 crit multi per power charge is like all of my crit multi. Oh, that's not what we want. Alright, rituals definitely improve the gold per map, but we're also decreasing the gold per hour just because, you know, they're just not as juicy as doing more map, right? Not as fast. Let's see where. Get him. Oh, here? Up there. Oh, there's it must be monsters in the boss room from the ritual. Okay. I gotta speed it up, Definitely hitting a slowdown compared to how we started. Come on, show me the covetous. Where are you? He's getting good quant alters. God, it's a immortal. Oh, nice thing. 25 is fine. Right, if I was going for currency, I would have taken maybe Grand Icor there, but alright, this is all about the gold. My shrine's definitely helping with the speed as well. Maybe something tucked in the back here. Yeah. Alright. That's okay. Okay, not 750 yet. One more map should do it. Yeah, not the same pace as the first 500k. The last 250 is better. But there is just, you know, kind of a lot of variance. No, can't buy a bismuth. Just that one. Alright, we got 100,000 gold out of it. this loot filter, right? Too strict, right? Certainly stricter than it would be if I was just casually doing this and not trying to do a demo. Right, it hasn't been this strict since Affliction League, probably. Bomb map, was it? Right, not worth sticking around and killing Harbingers, but if I kill a pack or two on my way through the map, sure. Why not? Alright, so that's gotta be 750 though, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, we need to pull it out though. We need to be like that sprinter in the 400 meters. Really dig deep. Find that extra gear. By which I mean get good RNG. Because it's kind of out of my control. Come on, Covetous. Oh, no. What? Nico? We've talked enough. This one's a little beefy. This one's got some beef on it. Right. What does it have? I don't know. I don't have time to check. It's too beefy. Oh, there's the Covetous. Okay. Get these altars now. Let's see, because of that stupid strong box, what it is. No, move. Okay. Still got a decent amount of clearance with the Covetous. What are we doing? Alright, 8:30. Okay. So, 2 to 3 more maps, unless I hit a super, mega confluence of all the juice. In which case, it could be almost the next map. We'll see. Yeah, Bismuth seems to be pretty rare. Pretty rare. Moving on. Wildwood I don't think is worth messing with right now. It takes a long time down in there that you're not getting a lot of gold. And I'm still kind of calibrating with the Delirium, and I'd rather mess with that if I don't have to. Covetous? Nope. Regal Orb, not Divine Orb. I saw the short word before Orb. But it was not the one. Yeah, not doing div card dupe for power charge. That's a bad trade. So this one, pretty decent quant altars. Nothing spectacular. But yeah, definitely some beef on this one. You can feel it when you get to the end and the delirium starts ramping. Right, but when the whole map is like that because of the delirium keystone, it just is a slog when you get these defensive modded maps. I don't know, right, if I had, maybe if I had 40 million deeps instead of 20, or whatever I'm at, 16, 17. Alright, come on. Speed, power, precision. Performance. Enough. Get out of here. Okay, so yeah, probably 2 more maps. That was another like weak-ish one. So, you know, kind of limping across the finish line here, but maybe we'll get one last big juicer. To do the sub 40, right? If I get a nice bismuth, show me the bismuth. No. Covetous. 9 Harbeasts, that's scary. Oh, there it is. Okay, okay, there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Now we just need to hit the Covetous so we have the synergy. No, I thought that was it maybe. No. Is that it? No. I think that's the last shrine. Okay. Still gonna do pretty well. Still got the bismuth before too much. That map was done. Oh no! Okay. No, I didn't have that anything, so that's okay. But now delirium's gone. That's alright. What do we do? Yeah, so right, already 50k, right? And I haven't even cleared the whole map, and there's still lots of loot on the ground as well. So yeah, the bismuth definitely helps. Definitely helped. Especially considering we got like 116% quant altar, right? The fact that it's as juicy as one of the juicier maps really does go to show. And I think that's where, you know, the Bloodline Scarab also really shines, because it's magic monsters who get the benefit of bismuth, right? Bismuth doesn't enhance normal monsters, and it probably enhances rare monsters like to a similar degree that it enhances magic, and so when there's a lot more magic, that's better. Right, if it's adding modifiers to them, right? Adding modifiers to something that only has 1 or 2 modifiers, right, is obviously going to be much better scaling than adding something that has 3 or 4 modifiers. Right, let's move on. Alright, last map. Not going to quite break that 40-minute barrier. But yeah, definitely a bit of a downturn in the end here. To the shrine. Alright, it's gonna be any second now. Hit that mill. And time. Okay. Okay. So 40 minutes. Right? I could put that in the thumbnail. How I farmed 1,000,000 gold in 40 minutes. Yep. 41 minutes. That's okay. Yeah. So, you know, that's it, right? That's the strat. I don't know if there's much else to say about it, except that magic monsters are amazing. So I'm going to go and, you know, buy as many as I can before price goes up. Just kidding. It's not going to go up. What am I, some kind of content creator who has an effect on the economy? Get out of here. So yeah, that's it, I think, for this video. Right, gonna finish up this map. But thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on stream. Maybe catch you next time. I'll be back with like a more build-focused update video probably next week. So yeah, till then, stay painless.